All right, Shalom. Call Yahweh Shem Yosha. And I'm showing this part on the screen right here because that's what's about to happen right there. U.S. shutdown. Now, even though this is they say it's temporary or partial or something like that, but overall, this shit getting shut the fuck down. You can see Babylon through, man. Like the jobs. Like even when I work, I'll be putting on the trucks and shit, and I get to see like how stuff really be moving. Man, a lot of them trucks they don't be shipping shit like that. They do. They be bringing orders like some of the merchandise they might not be having and shit like that. So Babylon is through. This shit shut down. I'm gonna read the scripture and I'm gonna let this play real quick. It's in the book of Luke, chapter 11, verse 17. It said, "But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house falleth." Or something like it say, a house divided against a house falleth. And that's what's going on right now. So let me let this play real quick.
Government has come into effect. The Senate has failed to approve billions of dollars for the border wall with Mexico demanded by President Trump.
We're going to have a shutdown. There's nothing we can do about that.
And it's funny because I didn't peep this when I watched it earlier. I was at work. But how they got the little eagle over there. Look like the eagle falling and shit.
Because we need the Democrats to give us their votes. Call it a Democrat shutdown, call it whatever you want. But we need their help to get this approved. So Democrats, we have a wonderful list of things that we need to keep our country safe. Let's get out, let's work together, let's be bipartisan, and let's get it done. The shutdown hopefully will not last long.
This is the third shutdown this year. 9 federal departments have stopped their work with almost 400,000 employees suspended. Hundreds of thousands more will work for free until an agreement can be struck. Ed Lindorf, a founding editor of the online news website This Can't Be Happening, thinks it's all a bit of a gimmick.
It's all theater. It's playing to the media. The media is making a big deal out of it. And
it is a big deal, you damn devil. To myself, I'm making a big deal out of it. When this shit actually shut down, you can't go to the bank, can't get no money, and all that shit. That's how they gonna slide that chip around, that RFID chip. I'm like, oh, instead of getting money out the bank, why don't you just come on down and just take this chip real quick? You ain't gotta go to the bank. For people to travel instead of getting the ID, people gonna have to get that chip. Like, oh, you don't have to worry about the ID. You'll lose the ID, but if you got the chip in you, you won't lose this chip.
it really isn't a big deal. Unless it blew up into something that was going to last for a month or 2 months or something and started hurting the government's ability to pay its debt on time, as happened one time with this. But, it's becoming kind of a joke in the United States that, this super powerful, super rich country can't come up with a budget every year. And it's almost an every year thing. And Trump has made it more so with his continuous threats to shut down the government. But it's really a joke.
It's unclear how long the shutdown will last, but President Trump earlier stressed it could be for a very long time.
Let me do something else too real quick. Let me read another scripture. Verify it even more. It's in the book of, it's at Matthew, book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 25. It says, And Yahushua knew their thoughts, and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And that's what you see right now. This shit ain't finna stand that much longer. People be talking about, oh yeah, what about your 5-year, 10-year goals and all? Man, this place through. Any person gonna invest in it, they gonna be looking real miserable when they be thinking on their damn tax money or their 401k and all that bullshit, and then they automatically just shut down all that, and you can't even go get it out. You can't touch none of that money, because that's definitely gonna happen.
To look back at the main reasons for shutdowns in previous years.
See, and this is the power of the Most High. He putting a spirit on these devils to do all this dumb shit. going against each other, feuding, they can't make decisions. They might wake up one morning and be like, hey, we're going to have a peace talk this morning. Then they might get in a damn argument. That's the Most High putting the spirit on them to do that. That's why when people be talking about taking up arms and try to overthrow the government and all that, no, you call on the Most High, he might send an earthquake through, he might send heavy storms through, he might send a tsunami through, he might send some fires through. You ain't got to do nothing, just sit back and enjoy the show. And that's what's going on right now. He bringing these devils down. In January, they should shut down. February, another shutdown. And now you got one going down right now. And through the spirit, if they open it back up, it's gonna be another one in January. And that blood moon coming, it's gonna be visible, so they say. I'm gonna play this other video too, because you got more stuff happening. This just popped up. And I'm gonna end it with this scripture right here once this plays a little bit.
Liberty Mutual customizes your insurance so you save money. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
North Korea has issued a stern warning to the United States, saying it won't give up its nuclear capabilities unless Washington is willing to meet it halfway. The statement could cast a shadow over the recent thaw in the US-North Korea relations.
The United States must understand the proper meaning of the Korean Peninsula denuclearization, and they had better study geography too.
Damn, they talking big shit though, huh?
When we talk about the Korean Peninsula, it includes the territory of our country, as well as the whole of South Korea, where the United States has placed it.
It says it's invasive forces, including nuclear weapons. And that's what these devils do. They go invade all these other areas, put their military and shit around, and be invading their shit, taking over shit. Ain't that a bitch? Or they be talking about people invading in their space and all that different stuff though. But hey, you reap what you sow. And it's all coming to fruition right now.
Invasive forces, including nuclear weapons. When we talk about the complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, it means the removal of all sources of nuclear threat, not only from South and North Korea, but also from areas neighbouring the Korean Peninsula.
Relations between Pyongyang and Washington took a nosedive when Trump initially took office. The two countries' leaders traded insults and threats. The situation improved, though, in mid-June this year when the two met in Singapore. Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un committed themselves to denuclearizing the Korean Peninsula and normalizing relations. The summit was seen as a breakthrough, although not much has been accomplished since, with US officials insisting crippling sanctions will remain in place.
Yeah, the United States has no intention of easing our unilateral or United Nations sanctions.
They have not lived up to the commitment so far, and until that happens, there's not going to be any release of the economic sanctions.
So I'm just going to the scripture real quick, because you got all this stuff brewing, and there's more stuff happening too besides it. It's in the book of Matthew. See where I'm at. Chapter 24, verse 6. It's saying, "You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes, in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." And you got earthquakes and all type of shit going on. A volcano just started erupting. I want to say it's over in Italy somewhere, if I ain't mistaken. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick before I end this off, just for edification. Yep, over in Italy, Mount Etna. Italy's highest volcano erupts. So it's all type of stuff happening right now, man. If you can't see this, the Most High got you blinded. And he wants you blinded ultimately for your destruction, really. So, call all your Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Shalom, to all the apostles and the elders and all the other teachers and the elect. Because that's who paying attention to what's really going on. The Most High putting the spirit on the elect. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's going on. Being alert. speaking on these words, his words, because these ain't none of my words that I'm reading. It's saying stuff I'm just making up. All the evidence is there, but some people, they just too simple. They go look it up, and like I said, they ultimately blinded. So even if they did look it up, they won't understand it. So shalom.